Some of my favorite memories as a young girl are watching my dad in the vineyard. Our vineyards weren't as fancy or wonderful as Sacrochet, for example, where Kathryn Hall comes from, but my dad farmed with as much pride as we have in what we do. When my father passed on, so did the ownership of our family vineyard. I always wanted to and knew I would return to this wonderful world of wine. I went on to pursue other opportunities. I was called away to Austria, where I had the honor of serving as United States Ambassador. Being there was hard in a sense because I missed being home and I certainly missed being on the vineyard, but it was a great joy. While we were away, we had been producing Kathryn Hall, but we lost it all in a fire here in Napa Valley. We lost all of our early productions. It was absolutely devastating. But we didn't let that get us down. We knew we had great wine to make. As our fabulous winemaker, Steve Levesque, says, no excuses, no shortcuts. To make great wine, you absolutely have to do everything right.
Creating Kathryn Hall each and every year is not always easy. It's certainly the shining star in our portfolio, showcasing the very best of Napa Valley.
The core of it comes from the Sacrochet vineyard, which is surrounding my home.
The soils of Sacrochet really provide this needed element of stress to the vines, so the vines have a hard time really growing, and with that, low yields brings really big concentration and richness, extraordinary power, but also nuance, depth, and this opulence around very beautiful, ripe, supple tannins. So each year when we begin the blending of Kathryn Hall, we'll start with the very best areas of Sacrochet and create a base blend.
And then we will blend in fruit from other mountain vineyards that we think complement the flavors of the vineyard.
So Kathryn will join us during the blending process, and she has a long history as a wine grower. And you can feel that passion, you can feel that desire really to create something great in Napa Valley.
It is the first wine that we make in our blend every year with the goal of producing a wine that is complex and fruitful, but also elegant and beautifully balanced.
It requires absolute dedication at every step. During a normal day of harvest, there might be 300-400 decisions that need to be made, and everyone needs to be perfectly aligned with assuring the greatest level of quality. We've been blessed through the years of receiving incredible accolades. We love the scores, but what's most important is that we continue to make great wines each and every year, meet those challenges, and make something exceptional.
For me, scores aside, it is the approach we take to every wine that we make. It is the standard that we put all of our wines up against. We're now releasing the 2015 vintage. This is a wine that was very low in production and delivers all the qualities that we strive for every year.
The 2015 vintage is incredible. It's definitely a wine that will blow people away. I love it, and I know you'll love it too.
So here's to the 2015 vintage, and to you, and to many more.